Basic arithmetic functions. Excel is mostly used as the basic tool for arithmetic functions related to statistics, engineering, finance and other hordes of branches. To perform any basic functions in Excel, you need to write a formula, the basic requirement of which is that it should always start with an equal to, equals sign at the beginning of the cell, or, the data will be entered in the cell as textual data and will not perform any calculations. The most basic functions that can be performed in Excel are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Let us take an example to learn how these functions can be performed. Suppose, you want to add two numbers, 10 and 25. To do this, enter the formula equals 10 plus 25 in the required cell. The result, that is, 35 will be displayed in the cell. But, when you have lengthy worksheets with large numbers, you can simply use the cell reference to add values. For example, in the present Excel sheet, if you need to add C3 and E20 containing values 549.509 and 93.871, respectively, select the cell where you want the result to be displayed, put an equal to mark, select C3 by clicking on the cell, put a plus mark, and then select E20. This will give you the result as 643.380. You can also add values in multiple cells. Just put an equal to mark and select the required cells and separate them with a plus mark. In a similar way, you can perform the other basic functions like subtraction, multiplication and division. The sum function is another way to add values. For example, if you wish to add value in the cells C6, D13 and E20, use the formula equals sum, C6, D13, E20. The sum function can also be used to find the sum of all the values in a range of cells. Suppose, you want to find the sum of all the values in the cells from C3 to E20. You can use the formula equals sum, C3 colon E20. Sometimes, we find that a value that we need to add to the sum of the range of cells, you have to do in the aforementioned formula, is put a comma after defining the range and select the cell in which the required value is entered and close the bracket. The steps to find average is similar to the sum function. Just replace the sum with average in the formula to find the arithmetic mean of the values. Excel also provides an auto sum function which automatically finds the sum of all the values in a row or a column. Select the row or the column and select Auto Sum from the editing options in the Home ribbon. The result will be displayed in cell next to the last filled cell of the row or column.